Okay, so I actually have completed a lot of the topics, but I did not stream at that time because I was busy with some other things. Like I have completed this topic, list completions, also fast API and some of Django, but these topics were skipped. Sorry, I should have pressed S. So concurrency is also done. Sorry, not this one. Will be skipped, and also this will be skipped. This is done, 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 and done. I studied typing and identic, not these ones. So we can say we have completed style typing. Code formatting is also done. We just completed the black module of Python. Then testing, we have studied unit test and PyTest as much as I remember. These were skipped. So, so we have completed Python roughly. Not all the topics were completed as they were uh, more than what is necessary for now, I think. So after that, I have moved into the Linux roadmap. And where is it? I should have bookmarked it before. There we go. So I have actually completed a lot of topics from Linux too, like navigation basics, basics commands, moving files, creating files, Meme, Nano. Actually, these were I actually completed the basics level. I will say actually, cause I am not a master of that topic at all. I just have read them actually. I have studied them, I would say, but not too much. Um, I just generated the needed information for working with that thing, and I just studied that and made some notes so that we can read it later when we need it. Anyway, shell and other basics is also done. Today I completed these topics, and now we will work on text processing and complete these topics here. So we'll mark it as learning or in progress. So there is no, oh, actually, have installed Obsidian. That is what I use for taking my notes for my personal use. So I have my user or the main user what I use daily, and I have created this new user solely for streaming. We need a extension in the Obsidian software. Let's create a new vault, and I think we can create it here. We'll call it notes. That does not exist. What do you mean by that? Okay, documents. I guess I just need to create a folder first here. I just typed the name in the selection box. Or we can rename it. Name it to Obsidian notes. Create the vault for Obsidian. I actually would like to, sorry, why it doesn't go back? Hello, doesn't work. It has stopped working, maybe because of this. Okay, so actually, what I wanted to do is change this to streaming, streaming notes. Okay, so after that, Dian, we'll just open that folder as a vault. That is much better. If we do the what we are doing at first, then we ended up creating two folders, one inside another. So we need actually a plugin, and what is wrong? Oh, state mode is off, turn into disable comment. Okay, so we need this plugin for underlining the important topics that we want to remember in the future. We will create কি বলে, what to say, we'll create flashcards actually on based on those underlined texts. Anyway, I think we have set it up all the things as we need. So let's start. We will name it. Let me see my first user and also opening Obsidian there. Okay, so on my actual user, we have actually added this text before already, and the title will be with number 5, text processing. So this text was copied from the roadmap itself, the roadmap.sh, and it is just a basic overview of what text processing is and what tools we use uh, to process the texts. So we actually will not put more time into reading these things, as we have already covered those topics before in studying other topics there. Like Vim, we have studied Vim and also saw how to edit text using Vim and Nano, and yeah, process them too. So we'll start from study out. This will be the first topic of text processing. Sorry, std on std error. I actually have studied about them before, or maybe here, I guess. Anyway, so I will use this in my actually create a prompt with this text, but I don't locked into ChatGPT in this user, so I have moved to I've switched to my real user and asking ChatGPT about this topic, and let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Hello ChatGPT, please shine us with your AI knowledge. So ChatGPT has given us a lot of info about this topic. Let's copy it and move to our user. So you actually cannot see what I am doing in my PC. Should I let you to see what I am actually doing? Let's okay, let him see. So I need to add display capture. I don't know actually what is wrong. How about uh, application capture is better, but can you see this? Maybe you are not able to see my notes. Let me try something else. It is not able to capture obsidian. I don't know what is wrong. It is only showing Chrome. Now both is black. Now you can see my whole screen, I guess. Now the screen is still black. Somebody said sound is too low. We actually can't do anything about it. I will suggest you to increase your volume in your device. Anyway, I think we're just wasting our time. So, without wasting our time, I guess. Let's just talk and focus on studying. So steady out and steady error. Okay, so steady out and steady error. Okay, so what did you what did we get from ChatGPT? Let's see. I think I don't know what is wrong. Window capture. Can you see it now? I think you can see it now. Okay. So let's just start from steady out and steady error. Okay. In Linux, every program starts with three standard communication channels. Steady in, steady out, and steady error. So steady in is standard input, and what is FD? What does FD mean? FD is 0, FD1, and FD2. Let me ask ChatGPT. What does FD0 mean? In Linux, FD0 stands for Standard Input File Descriptor. This is the channel through which a program receives input data, typically coming from the keyboard, unless it is redirected from a file or another command. FD0 stands for Standard Input. Does it answer my question clearly? I don't think so. Okay, let's ask again. What is it? So this is a file descriptor. I actually don't know what a file descriptor is. So a file descriptor is simply a number that the operating system uses to access a particular input-output channel. For most programs, stdin is where input comes from, typically the keyboard, unless it is redirected from another source. How about we take a note of it? This will be a very big note. We'll underline this text. In Linux, every program starts with three standard communication channels. Okay. How about to underline the channels word too? So FD0 is the first file descriptor that represents standard input. Okay, so a file descriptor is simply a number that the operating system uses to access a particular input-output channel. For most programs, std in here, okay, we got that. So the default source of input usually the keyboard. You can also underline that. You can underline standard 2 and std in, std out, std error. So this one. So the default source of input usually keyboard can also come from files and other commands. So the our normal output is the default source of input. The default source of out. By default, your terminal displays it. Okay, we can also mark 0, 1, and 2. Somebody commented on my Twitch stream, cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Is, is it a bot or a real person posting the same comment on everyone's stream? I actually don't care about viewers at all. So don't waste your time here on my channel. Ha ha ha. Okay, so what was I? Okay, this channel is dedicated to error messages. STD error is a channel dedicated for error messages, ensuring they don't mix with standard output. Keep error separate, helping with debugging, user debugging, and logging. Yeah, that is definitely a good idea to separate the errors. Okay, redirection basics. You can control where these channels send their data. Redirecting std out. Use the uh, greater than operator, I guess, or you can say right angle arrow, or it can also be called mm, the diamond bracket, I guess, if I am not wrong. Anyway, we will call it as uh, right angle bracket. So use the, okay, let's see what to call this thing. Actually, I have forgotten. Yeah, this is right angle bracket. How about we create a new profile and name it search to don't show you what I'm searching. Behind the scene, let have some suspense. So if I switch the windows, it doesn't show it. Like in my foreground, I am using the Linux roadmap, but it is still showing the Obsidian one, Obsidian page. Now it has switched to Chrome. I don't know how it works. I don't have uh, the motivation to check what is going wrong. Now we'll think about later. Anyway, this is right angle bracket, so redirecting std out, use right angle bracket. Okay, so L is maybe list. We actually have forgotten what slash L means. We have studied the command before. Anyway, this command saves the okay, so this is listing. This command says the directory listing to stdout.txt. Redirecting std error. Std error, you have to use true, then the angle right angle bracket. So This is the error name, I guess, non-existing file. If we get the error, it will write it to the file to the mentioned to the left, sorry, to the right. Since the file does not exist, the error message is written to stderror.txt. How about rewriting both stdout and stderror separately? So you can combine the two as follows. We can use the right angle bracket and also the the right angle bracket, mentioning the file name two times. This saves normal output and errors into separate files. Oh, sorry. So this is error.txt and this is out.txt. Sorry, I missed. I overlooked. How about we change the theme? I don't like white themes. Okay, so this saves thermal output and error in separate files. This is done. Use two and right angle bracket and ampersand 1 to combine std with std out. Like this. Combine the text, then you have to add two right angle bracket ampersand then 1. Okay, both outputs are now merged into combine.txt. appending instead of overwriting. So replace one single right angle bracket with two right angle brackets. This will append the output to the old outputs that are already saved in that file. Then there is practical use cases, filtering errors. To ignore error while still being normal output, redirect stdio to dev.null. Sorry, dev/null. Dev/null is dev is actually a folder for devices. Actually, do not have too much details on that. Actually, do not know too into detail about the dev folder. We should have actually. Anyway, you're feeling sleepy, sleepy. It is midnight here, 15 minutes. Uh, it's a quarter to 1 a.m. So practical use cases, filtering errors. To ignore errors while still being a normal output, redirect std error to so what can we do? We can filter errors by redirecting the errors to somewhere else, like maybe to a file, and only read the normal outputs in the terminal. We can use this command. Nice. It may have a good uses when we will do it practically. Piping with redirection. Combine redirection with pipes for flexible workflows. For example, to log both outputs while still processing data. Actually, the pipe has its own section in the roadmap. But anyway, we'll just skip that, I guess. Takeaways. We don't necessarily takeaways. A good knowledge about this topic. I think I will end our today's stream here. Thanks for watching. Maybe no watchers anyway. Thanks to me for doing the stream and improving your skills. Okay, goodbye.